Good afternoon. I have the latest bulletin on Mr. Kison's status. Mr. Kison's vital signs have continued to improve, but again, he's still in a critical condition, so he still is admitted at the ICU. He has been cleared of the pneumonia. He definitely does not have pneumonia at this point. And he rests from dialysis and blood transfusion today. Also, some of his medicines are slowly being withdrawn according to how much of this he needs moving forward. Metabolic encephalopathy, a condition which was mentioned previously, has been ruled out, and simply because he is more lucid, and the mini seizures that he used to experience have also stopped completely. He remains in the ICU indefinitely, like I told you yesterday, because his kidney function is still low, it's at a 10%. He is also being monitored closely, and at this point, he has developed an infection, principally because his immune system is still weak. So that's the update for today.
Ano pong infection?
Hindi specified, but if you're immunocompromised, it's very easy to get upper respiratory tract infections, like a simple cold, or that's the most common that you get.
So respiratory yung
I didn't say that. I said that it might be, because it wasn't specified by the source.
So yesterday, Eric said na nag-lobby daw siya kay Shalva. Is there meron pong bang update sa ganun?
Wala. That's small talk. I think he sent that on a text message to somebody. No? But they don't usually give that when they give official updates.
Pero Doc, ano po yung explanation sa ganun? Like, sa yung he can already mouth that, the patient. So,
I cannot speak because he has a tracheostomy, and he has a tube on his neck. But he manages to communicate, maybe gestures, like was mentioned yesterday.
Significant improvement of mobility and connection.
Of course, because he was asleep, we might call him that for some time since he came in the hospital.
Nagka-dialysis pa po ba siya?
Today hindi siya nag-dialysis, but because his kidney function is still on the low side, I think continuing he will need dialysis.
Sabi po ni Eric then, their plan, parang pinag-aaralan na if they can transfer Dolphy to a regular room, if mag-improve yung conditions niya.
That all depends on the doctor, whether his condition will warrant it or not. So right now, remember the first line I said is he's still in critical condition. So no assurances, no guesswork. We cannot speculate at this point when he will transfer to a regular room.
Dok, hindi ko talaga pinapayagan tumalaw kahit mismo pamilya isa.
Hindi naman sa hindi pinapayagan, regulate lang. Because like the last line said, he's suffering from an infection. So when a person is immunocompromised, you control the environment as much as possible. Like the ICU is a controlled environment. Infection is very, very important. You have to control it.
Meron po kung bumisita na nakikita aside from the family members.
I wouldn't know about that because we don't keep track of visitors.
Pero can you elaborate on what you said na kidney function is low at 10%? Ano po po?
Well, 10%. Ideally, it should be 100%. So 10% is low. Although before it was much lower than that. 10% is 10%. It's significant enough to have these improvements, but it still is definitely low.
Meaning the kidney still is functioning.
It's functioning 10%. That's why it needs the help of dialysis.
Pwede pa mong mag-improve yun? Function
Yes.
100% eventually.
I'm not sure. I don't want to prognosticate. I'm not a nephrologist, but pwede pa naman siguro.